Hey guys, Jonathan with Dirty Dreamy Detail Services. We get a lot of questions about what the difference between an enhancement and a correction is. So I wanted to demonstrate that real quick, what an enhancement will leave behind, what a correction actually includes, and the different levels of corrections and enhancements that we have. So if you take a look at this vehicle here, you can see this it's been through the ringer. Maybe some touch washes, maybe some brushes, maybe been in the woods, who knows, but there's scratches, there's swirls, there's contamination, there's all sorts of fun stuff in this paint. So we're doing just an enhancement on this vehicle. So I want to show you what an enhancement's going to look like if the vehicle's this bad. Today we're using our Angel Wax Resurrection compound, and I'm using my new flamethrower too, which gives me direct light on the surface. We always want to use some kind of light when we're polishing paint, that way we can see what we're doing. This is what we call a one-step enhancement. It's just going to be one pass with the compound, a polish, whatever it is that we choose. Obviously in this case I used a heavy compound because it's going to do the most for this paint. If I'm going to do a pass, I'd prefer to do a pass that's going to do as best as it can for what you're looking for. But you'll notice when we wipe this off, what's left behind, yes, we made a dramatic difference. Pardon me while I get my fingers to work. Yes, we made a dramatic difference from one side to the other. The before after is pretty amazing. But we can also see that there's still damage, there's still little chips, there's things in the paint that we could potentially remove with a 2 or 3 step correction. Now, the difference between an enhancement and a correction is an enhancement, we're really not looking for perfection. We're really not paying attention to what's in the paint. We're just doing a step. It's a process. So a one-step enhancement is what you just saw right there. If we did a 2-step enhancement, we may compound first with like a rotary or something more aggressive, and then we follow up with a medium cut or a polish so that we can refine the results. But again, we're still not looking for imperfections. We're just following a process. If we were doing a correction on this, I may break out the 3000 grit sandpaper, take care of some of this major stuff that you're seeing, and then follow up with our compound and then our polish. That's for a client that's really looking to dial in his ride, that maybe garage keeps it, maybe takes it to shows, but it's really not suited for something like a commuter car. A commuter car is going to get damaged, you're going to have shopping carts hit it, you're going to have somebody open their door and pop the side of your car. That kind of stuff's going to happen, so it makes more sense for somebody that's got a car that's in this kind of condition to do an enhancement and not waste the $1,200, $1,500, $1,800 on your commuter car when you could spend $600 on doing an enhancement and really make a difference. So let's take a look at these results one more time. We can see this is where we did our one-step enhancement, and over on this side is the original condition of the paint. So hopefully that answers the question, what is an enhancement and what does it do for me? Because that's kind of our goal with this video, is to answer your questions, to make you understand that you don't necessarily have to do a full correction before we put something like a ceramic coating on your car. We could do an enhancement, but we need you to understand that there's going to be stuff left behind that we did not get out. That step obviously looked pretty simple, and that's why enhancements are less expensive. If we were doing something like a correction, this panel alone I could spend probably about 45 minutes on. So as far as the whole vehicle goes, we'd be looking at 6 to 8 hours of really correcting the paint and dialing it in. So hopefully that answers your question. You've seen the work that I'm doing today, so I got to get back to work. A lot of swirls to take out. It's always a pleasure, and if you guys have more questions, please feel free to message me. Ask any questions that you have. We're happy to make videos or answer them directly in PMs. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, all the above. I'm done talking. I got to get to work.